Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Slapped the other way, foul. And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Vientos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. This one smoked on its way out of here. All muscle to center field. One down. Nathan Lucas up now for the Mets. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That's a ball.
Check swing. He held up. And it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's low. That's a ball.
Just
ball.
missed.
That's in.
And now 3-1. Foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Out towards left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Marlins DH, Marcell Ozuna.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Zips it to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Addison Barger digs in now. On the outside corner, 0-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there are 2 outs. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
Outside. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's the second baseman, Javier Sanoja. Fly to center his first time.
Nope, ball.
That one fouled off. And a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Hicks off of first with 2 away. Inside. 3 balls and a strike.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Seager tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
To third, Barger. Handles, throws to first. Awesome play there. Seager stands in now. New pitcher for the Marlins, Cade Gibson. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Swung on, popped up left side. Barger. That's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Marcus Semien. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Good hitters count to 2-0. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jimenez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The Fish down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here. And at the plate for Miami, Jake Mangum. Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
That's a foul ball.
And that's a foul ball.
No, that's inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Leaping, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And here is Stephen Kwan. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Bro, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
In the air to left center. Mangum on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball inside. Nope, ball.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. On the ground, Sanoha throws to first in time, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. In time to Bush. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Marlins, Michael. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Sean Manaea.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Pinch hitter coming on, Christopher Morel.
Heck what? Ball low.
And that's
No,
off
that missed. That's
the
a ball.
inside edge. And a count 2-1. That's inside.
That's it, ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ozuna up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Right through there for a strike. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The Mets holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up the middle, Seager. To first, one away, bottom of the 6th. Addison Barger, the next up for the Marlins.
Third baseman, Addison Barger.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Matt Shaw. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Shaw in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Jet swing went around, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Man on second, 2 down. And the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good take.
Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Mets. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. 1 pitch and 1 out. Brett Baty getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Marcy has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Hey!
Ground ball right side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air right field, Marcy drifts towards it, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now for the Marlins, Javier Huascar Brazoban on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. 1-2 now.
That's down. That's a ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That one to first. Hoskins. Here's the tag, and he's out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jimenez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Yeah, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it
Ball
fair.
outside.
That's in there. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. And that's down, a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Josh Hader.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Corey Seager. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Andrew Nardi.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Nardi, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Simeon, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
That pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1. Rip to 3rd. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And a breaking
No,
ball
that's
misses
outside. Ball.
outside.
Last
No,
couple of
that's
pitches
out.
breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan.
No, that's down. Ball. No, that's low. Ball.
This
Here.
guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Soto off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. That one lifted to left. Mangum on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th. Jake Mangum now at the plate. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Kwan under it. And a quick out, number 1. Christopher Morel, the next. For the Marlins, Luke Weaver on to pitch out of the pen here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swings through that one. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 3.
Yeehaw.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
That's low. That's
Looking
ball.
very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ball.
Now one
That's
miss.
inside. That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Tyler Phillips into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Morel takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Nathan Lucas.
Outside. Ball. That's a ball.
Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. 3-2 now. In the air to left center. Varsho on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Hard hit right side. And the inning is over. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Matt Shaw digs it. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tobias Myers. And the slider just misses. Fought off foul. High fly ball right field. And there's one away. So up next, Liam Hicks. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lucas settles under it. 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Javier Sinoja. And that's a base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
So digging in, Jacob Marcy. This one in the air right field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.